Tom Cruise may be saying goodbye to his Mission Impossible franchise this May, but if rumors are true, he will make his grand entry into another franchise 2 months after that. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. As James Gunn gears up to see if the DCU will hit or miss with Superman, an industry insider revealed that a major casting surprise was in store, and it might be Tom Cruise. Cruise has never played a superhero, neither in the MCU nor the DCU. His biggest takeover of a franchise is probably The Mummy, and we all know how that went. While I love the prospect of Cruise entering the DC universe, I don't like the second part of that inside scoop. The Top Gun star might be playing Jor-El. After unsuccessfully going behind Iron Man before RDJ took the role, Tom Cruise might be in James Gunn's Superman in the DCU. We all know that the best way to get $1 billion these days is to get a cameo. Actually, the more the cameos and teases for something that might, or might never, happen. The MCU got a free rein to do this without consequences when they explored the multiverse, giving fans plenty of crowd-pleasing moments. This bit of news was definitely not in my bingo card. James Gunn's Superman will be make or break for the DCU, as we will see if the studio chief has it in him to deliver an insane crowd-pleaser and make Henry Cavill and Zack Snyder's exit worth it. The trailers so far have been promising, but not without their problems. Could DC have plans for Cruise? It's possible, though I can only imagine him as Batman or as Superman's biological father, Jor-El. There are said to be some major casting surprises in Gunn's Superman, and I imagine Jor-El is one of them, so stay tuned on that front. While Superman as a character is extremely popular, the talent involved in the film is not huge stars, and having a star like Cruise in the film could give it a major boost. However, I think the choice of role is a mistake. However, Gunn's DCU does not yet have a Hail Mary like that. It is in the foundation stage, and Superman will set the stage up for future heroes from the franchise to come in. However, that also opens up possibilities, which, according to industry insider Jeff Snyder, have already been in the making. None other than Tom Cruise is reportedly being eyed for a role in the DCU's big-screen debut. The Mission Impossible star signed a deal with Warner Brothers to star in and develop multiple projects, and the DCU might just be on his radar. Snyder wrote, via comic book. Cavill was also not a huge star back then, and it was supporting actors like Amy Adams and Crow, as well as producers like Christopher Nolan, that added the star power for Man of Steel. So, I get where James Gunn and company are coming from to include Tom Cruise as Jor-El. But it is Tom Cruise, man. He should be playing something that transcends his own stardom. Jeff Snyder speculated that he could be Batman, and while Gunn's DCU does see an older Bruce Wayne, I am not so sure about present-day Cruise pulling it off. I am not sure what else he could play, and having Cruise in the DCU is definitely an asset, but Jor-El is definitely not the type of non-superhero role I see him in. The character of Jor-El, Superman aka Kal-El's Kryptonian father, has always been played by huge stars in their live-action iterations. In the Christopher Reeve films, the role was played by the Godfather himself, Marlon Brando. Taking his pronunciation of Krypton aside, Brando did a pretty good job and added much-needed star power to the film. While Zack Snyder's Man of Steel had Kevin Costner playing Jonathan Kent, Russell Crowe played Jor-El and had an extended role as an AIS ghost in the crashed Kryptonian ship on Earth. Crowe's intense performance was pretty decent, but his monologue before Henry Cavill's Superman takes flight for the first time is legendary. Giancarlo Esposito, a master of captivating villainy, is again stirring excitement in the comic book realm. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Fresh from his thrilling debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, as Seth Volker, aka Sidewinder, in Captain America, Brave New World, this talented actor is now setting his sights on a chilling new role, Mr. Freeze in James Gunn's reimagining of the DC Universe, DCU. Esposito's knack for imbuing complex characters with deep emotional resonance could make his portrayal of this tragic Batman villain a game-changer for Gunn's reboot. Giancarlo Esposito, a master of captivating villainy, is again stirring excitement in the comic book realm. Therefore, Esposito isn't content with staying in one universe and eyeing a debut in the DC Universe. In a recent interview with IGN at Fan Expo Cleveland, the 66-year-old actor expressed his desire to cross the comic book divide and join James Gunn's DCU. His dream role? Victor Fries, better known as Mr. Freeze, is a Batman villain whose tragic backstory and icy demeanor could perfectly fit Esposito's signature intensity. Via IGN, Giancarlo Esposito has long been a well-known name in the entertainment industry, primarily due to his unforgettable portrayal of Gustavo Gus Fring in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. In 2025, Esposito joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe, taking on the role of Sidewinder, the leader of the Serpent Society, in Captain America, Brave New World. Esposito's character has received significant praise for his action-heavy performance. Debuting in the MCU with a villainous role has created an ideal opportunity for Esposito to portray Mr. Freeze, which sounds like great news for his fans. Gunn's track record with ensemble casts, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Suicide Squad, and his knack for balancing humor, heart,